Hello everyone and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Europa Universalis for the Mandate of Heaven DLC. We are back with Japan. And, in the last couple episodes, it looks like the North has somewhat actually united in a way. Ando has taken a lot of the provinces in northern Honshu? I don't know what island this is. And Usugi has taken most of the provinces in center north. These South Islands, Kono, you've taken over. Don't know what name. Shikoku. You are Shikoku. Unfortunately, at the moment, there's nobody we can integrate. I can just let it play. Nobody we can integrate either because they are disloyal, they don't like us, or they're in war. Or all three. So not a whole lot we can do there. There is some benefit to keeping some of these people around, especially the ones that bored me, because that'll come into favor. Where's my... here it is, my technologies. I'm gonna get neighbor bonuses from them when it comes to if they get taxed before me. And if one of my little Daimyos decides to go hog wild and start taking 2 ticks ahead of me, or 3, then I get massive bonuses, massive discounts when purchasing them myself. So it is somewhat helpful, though I would like to unify Japan and become Japan. Which would give me... Where's my ideas? At the moment we have Ashikaga ideas, we would get Japanese ideas. I've heard in the past that Japanese ideas are pretty good, but what do we get? We get Head of the Genji, Prestige, 100%. From land battles, that is, 100%. Yearly legitimacy, not bad, not bad. Not bad, especially since we get into so many royal marriages, and a lot of our actions do take up legitimacy. Higashiyama culture, just a prestige bonus. Tosen Bugyu, domestic trade power, that's nice. Bugushu and Hokoshu, advisor costs. Debacle for Chokadasuchi, national tax modifier. Reform the Shogun, the Shogun system. Income from vassals. Well, yeah, this is definitely the ideas for somebody who is not going to unite Japan and actually going to keep around the vassals. Which is not what I'm doing. Oh, hey, you know what? That reminds me. In the trade, I've noticed that we actually have more than just Hangzhou we can go to. We can actually go to Canton, all the way into Chengdu, Xi'an, Beijing, and Kirin. And actually, Yumen too. But for our purposes, it flows into Nippon, which we have a 10% stake in. Now, we could send one of our traders up here to transfer trade power. How about the guy from Hangzhou, because Hangzhou really isn't doing much for me. We can bring the speed back up. Nothing's going to be happening for us for quite some time. I got a free diplomat. I remember at one point I got a called Spell. What do I got? Oh, I can take something. Nice. How about we just go macro build? Oh, great powers. We ain't there yet, boys. We ain't there yet. Macro builder diplomacy. Just make them like me. Which Oichi? Ah, shit. I need to annex Oichi to get the islands to attack Ryukyu, and Oichi does not like me. There's a bunch of accepted pieces around here. Income. Fine. Oichi and... Ooh! The power of the south and the power of the north. Rivals. Oichi and Usegi. We were fighting a war against Hatakeyama. And losing, apparently. That's interesting. I still have a missionary that's not going to do anything forever. Ando, you like me, you're loyal, but you're at war. Current wars. Oh, at one point you were allied with Usagi, now you're against it. Maybe that's why Usagi's losing so bad. I got a lot of diplomatic power. I should be using it. Usagi and Oichi, the two that I want to annex the most. Even though... Oh! What might this be? A truly divine ruler. 565. Holy shit. I remember this guy was good, but I forgot just how good. And the air is shit! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A more capable heir. Roll the dice. No heir for Jews. Oh, hey, look at that. I can take administrative tech. That gives us a... Ooh. Yeah, take both. This gives us our first... Ooh, first idea group. What idea should we take? We still have a whole bunch of Daimyos. So I'm thinking diplomatic would give us diplomatic relations, benign. This is more outside of the realm. Influence is more inside. Income from vassals would be pretty big for us. Establish cadet branches, chance for new heir, blah, yearly prestige, meh. Integrated elites, diplomatics, annexation cost. That's a big one. Because the amount of diplomatic power I would save would almost pay for itself getting to there. Because this is a diplomatic idea branch. State propaganda, diplomatic reputation. That would enable us to do it faster, to annex faster, as in annex more time. And marcher lords, vassal force limit contribution. Okay. Postal service, diplomatic relations, and envoy travel time. I think it just makes sense to go influence. And we got a mission. Improve our prestige. Well, we ain't doing nothing else. We are making... What's this? So 10? Like, just base would be 9. But with our statesman, it's 10. Nice. Nice. Liberty desire. We do not make enough money for me to really say that we should definitely get advisors. Although we do have nice yearly inflation production, yearly prestige, unrest. Not really important to me. Oh wait. Fair dealing. Everyone, all of my vassals get bonus with me? An empire with colonies and vassals resembles a rowdy family, and it takes a firm but fair hand to keep everything in line. Recent policies have won the admiration of our subject nations and bring us all close together. Everyone's opinion with me goes up by 50. Hell yeah, boys. Which would mean that Ando is ready to annex. You would be if you weren't disloyal. And I can take that military tech. Huge plays. Superior type, how about offensive? I want to pick my fights. And they're all level 1 cav, that's fine. Now then, Osugi is... Oh, Oichi is on the line, and you are at peace. Oh, what do I want? I suppose that's something I could do would be... Not in the screen. It would be an economy screen, right? I could put military maintenance on half, giving me plenty of money. Then buy that prestige guy. What kind of military guys we got? Land. Ooh, I like your hat. I like his face. Land force limit modifier. Fort defense, land not really much, and we already got really good stats anyway. So this is fine. Merchant Guild's estate modifier declined with a... Wait, estate does that... Oh, it's back, boys. Oh shit. Rebels have attacked me when we don't have... Oh, you better not stack wipe my entire army. Ah, no, we're fine. Even on low morale, we're fine. With 0... Yeah, that was 0 morale, wasn't it? Either way, Osugi? He's loyal. He's loyal, boys. You are the one, but the kid is not my son. Influence. Yes. Bam. And Ando, you cannot because you're in war. Wow, he's been going on for quite some time. Well, you can stop. Non-enforcement of ordinances. Monarchs rule by issuing ordinances, but they are almost powerless to enforce them. Enforcement depends on local powers, abilities, city governments that would not always be vigilant as the monarchs have desired. Either... I mean, autonomy in one province, who cares? Let them have it. That was a vassal before. Let's go back to the macro builder. No, I keep forgetting which one's the macro builder. Just put some people in there. You were just making some grain anyway. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. New generation of samurai. Well, I love the sound of that. A new generation of samurai has come of age. The relative peace in which we have been blessed during the past few years has caused the young generation to grow up soft and more disposed to administrative tasks in the art of war. We could accept the development or call to return to military virtues. Either administrators or protect ourselves. Army tradition, please. These soft, weak little boys that need to be turned into men. Nice. I thought Oichi was going to be a real It's going to be a problem. But no, with Oichi, that's going to extend our reach in the south, which will allow us to attack Ryukyu, who should... Please let me click on it. It's a tributary state of Ming. Of course you are. Of course you are. Well, what is this? With the union of Ojihide I and Aya, we have gained not only a spouse but also a new ally in the realm. The Asaka is an old and influential family, and their seat of Iwami is the jewel of the shogunate. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Aya will be expected to speak of her kin, while other shogun will be expected to consider everlasting local unrest. Whoa, that's till the end of the game. Iwami is the seat of the family of our queen. This province will be less likely to revolt, but is granted privileges, making it hard to tax or convert. Iwami is the seat of strong aristocrats until the end of the game. Following this affects local unrest, but missionary strength is lower, and autonomy change is not in my favor. A lasting friendship. That's a decent heir. I would prefer if this was higher, the diplomacy, especially since we need to annex so many people, but yeah, that's fine. Succession is safe. Queen, bad at military, who cares, she's just the queen. Our agent has been discovered, our spy network, blah blah blah. I just pull him out of there. Yeah, let's start proclaim guarantee. Nah. Covert actions. Build a spy network. Let's go after Ryukyu. Thing is, Ming is still very strong. He's got a lot of babies. Go diplomatic. Oh, that only works for me. Of course it does. Oop. Attacker. Full annexation was demanded. The attacker will see the touch to. Oh. That's no good. They've gotten even bigger. So you are not at war, but you're also slightly too much. Yes, get out of there. Get someone in there. I want to be able to annex this guy. I need a month to annex him. Oh god. There it is, boys. So that's our south and our north covered. Perhaps the Ainu should be our goal then. In which case, we should build a spy network. Oh, I can build a building. I could go for taxation. Oh god, which ones are mine? That's a pretty penny. More than 0.01, usually a good idea. What else? I could press my claim in Korea, but they would defend. You know, with all the ships that would be fighting for me, do you think we could take out Ming? Huh. Because we don't need to fight them in the army. If we're going after Ryukyu or Korea, they'd be able to send their infantry, but if it was just Ryukyu, they only have the 6 stack. More people declaring war. Well, I already have the ones that I really need being annexed, at least. Let's go Ledger. Military. Navies. Ming. He has 13 light ships, more than me, 12 galleys, more than me, 20 transports, more than me, and he even has 5 heavies. I don't know if the Ryukyu Islands count as inland sea, so I'm not sure if they would get the naval bonus. We do have a lot of ships, though. I just don't know which one would be better. Would the heavies win out against our light ships? We are just not heavy hitters compared to Ming. I need Ming to fall. Hey, I can build another building. Let's spend all my money doing this. Local manpower. Marketplace. Ooh, have we picked up any major trade ports? We will be. And it's already built there. Okay, close. Trade screen again. In that case, have just a taxation building somewhere where it's good to me. Whammy. Ooh, whammy. That? No. Wherever you are, do it. 11 additional taxes, bit of silver, ducats or manpower. We should be at our cap, really. So, ducats. Get ducked on. Korea keeps expanding. Garen's still big. Aichi's been... Cochin has been pushed back. Mongolia's being taken over. Alright, being taken over. Not a whole lot going down here, because they're all the protectorates of Ming. Come on, there's gotta be a map mode where I can see their stuff. I have a feeling that I've seen it before, too. There we go. Yeah, see, they just protectorate. Well, no, tributary. They just tributary everything. I went. Little bastards. Traveling monk. Give him the muns. We have a mission to get more prestige anyway. Monetary reforms. Enact them. No, do not lose stability. I need that. Oh, hey, look at that. A piece of candy. We can tribute system. Let's do it, fam. Nice. We're making pretty good money now. And we're at 20 minutes. Now's a good time to stop. So, we have our 2 next targets for integration, Oichi and Endo. We have our next target for conquest. Well, actually, that's our first target for conquest, because Korea and Ryukyu are being protected by Ming. And other than that, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!